Hello, this is Nina, and I'm here today to talk about energies. Now, I have been talking about this for a while, that we're going to start learning more about energy. How does it work? Everything in the universe is made up by energies vibrating on certain frequencies, okay? And I have told this before, I made several videos about it before, that everything that exists is energy and intention. So the intention is where we are creating what kind of energy it's going to be. What kind of, physical thing is it going to be created out of the intention? Because everything that exists, everything that we also consider being physical, is just energy vibrating on different frequencies. That's how it's made. So the intention is what's kind of making whatever it is. So the God source energy had intention of making planets, and so the vibration was made into the consistency that was needed in order for a planet to be made. That's kind of how it works. And everything has an energy signature. That's also something I've been talking about, so that when we are in light form, we recognize things or other entities by their energy signature. That means that the entity is vibrating in a certain frequency and a certain pattern that we recognize. Okay, so that's kind of how things work. And so I want to invite you to start thinking about everything that exists in the universe as energy. So when you bump up against people, when you bump up against things, when you're sitting in your car, when you're lifting up a pencil at work, when you're making food, everything has an energy. And I want to invite you to start feeling those energies, okay? So that's a very good way also to build up your spiritual gifts, because when you start feeling energies and everything, that's also when you open up to start feeling energies from what's non-physical, okay? So this is also a very good way to enhance your spiritual gifts. So I'm going to take you on a journey where we are in, not right now because now it's winter here in Norway. So I'm not going to go out right now and do this. But when spring comes and when, of course, all these new plants and trees and everything is blooming, we're going to go out and we're going to feel. I'm going to put my hands on different things. I'm going to show you different things, and I'm going to invite you to feel the vibration of whatever it is. For instance, a tree. We go up to a tree, and I want you to try and listen with your inner ear. Okay, is there a hum? Is there a sound? Is there a wave of sound? Or is there a wave of energy I can feel? Is it a pattern? Is there a specific tone that I'm hearing in my inner ear? Is this something that I'm given visually when I'm up against this tree? So we're starting to, because the visual thing is also energy, right? It's not just what we can feel. It's also what we can hear, what we can see, what we can know. That's also energy. Okay, we're just picking up those energies with our senses in the human form in different ways. Okay, but it's all kind of the same energy, but we are experiencing it differently. So, it's not so easy to do that now with the winter because we have so much snow that I would have to wear I don't know what to be able to go out into the woods right now. But I might be able to find some trees that are closer to the roads where I can go up in the wintertime. But if not, then we'll wait until spring or summer and do those kind of exercises. But we can also start with, looking into feeling the energies from my cat, from my dog, or from objects, but you can start playing with it already in your home. You can pick up an object, if it be a crystal, if it be a fork, if it be a book, whatever it is, and feel into the energies. Remember also, when it comes to energies, every object will have an imprint of everything that has been around that object throughout all times, okay? So that's kind of how we do psychometry, is when we're holding an object and we're feeling into the energies of someone who has touched that object before. Like, for instance, sometimes when we go to a medium, for instance, we bring objects of a deceased loved one, and then the medium holds on to the object and feels the energy of the object, right? So it can be very interesting if you pick up an object that has belonged to somebody else, right? And see what you can feel. And especially if it's somebody you don't know, because it's a lot easier to pick up on those energies with psychometry if there's somebody you don't know from before. It's a lot easier, okay? So that's another thing. So I should probably have made a video about that, about that as well when it comes to mediumship. But anyways, no, I just wanted to start this little journey by explaining that to you. And, you know, this is also the way where when I do the energy updates, you know, I'm not sure I'm going to do them every month from now on. I really don't know. You'll have to wait and see. But that's kind of how, when you've worked with these energies and understand how this works, and you see things with your inner eye and feel energies, you know, around you with everything, that's also how you can start connecting and start understanding and feeling and seeing energies in general, so that you can also kind of do your own energy updates. Okay. So that's kind of interesting as well. But I'll get back to all of that. I just wanted to kind of have this introduction video to what we're going to explore now in the future, and give you the option to start already feeling into different objects that you have around me. It's around you. It's very good to start with a crystal, for instance, because they have so much energy in them. It's really fun, and feel the difference between two crystals, you know, and also see if there is something in your body, in your chakra field, that's reacting when you hold this a crystal, because that's very often how we can find out what crystal connects to what chakra, is that we actually feel it on our physical form, right? So that can be a good exercise. So there you have some tips already on how to kind of start having fun with the different energy things, and we're going to start to really explore this field of energy, okay? Since I have been shown when I channel that everything is energy and intention, that's always where I'm going to start. That's always where I start when I do anything within the spiritual world, okay? Understanding, getting into that part of me that sees things from that perspective, meaning the higher self. And when I do that, everything becomes so much clearer. It's so much easier to see things and to understand how things is woven together, okay? So I would encourage you to do the same. But that's it. That was kind of the introduction video to this little journey that we're going to go on. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for participating today. Until the next time I see you.